Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Diary of the Dead from 2007. It's directed by George A. Romero and stars Michelle Morgan and Joshua Close. What a bummer. This is going to drive me crazy because I am 99% sure that there is a crossover between this film and George A. Romero's later zombie film, Survival of the Dead, as I seem to remember as such, but I have no proof that this particular scene in the RV is actually a crossover. It's the scene where the soldiers get on the RV and, spoiler alert, rob the fuck out of the survivors in the RV. I'm pretty sure these soldiers are from Survival of the Dead because I have a very strong memory of such, but without watching Survival of the Dead, which I don't own by the way, I can't be certain and I don't want to take an extra 90 minutes to confirm, so we'll just say it's a possibility instead of a cold hard fact. Anyway, this film is George A. Romero mixing the found footage subgenre of horror with the zombies subgenre of horror. What we get is nothing really special, unfortunately. I don't know. This film has its fans, but I am not one of them. I do, however, love the first scene, and let me tell you why. Because it is an excellent use of found footage, as the foreground of the scene is a news report, but what is going on in the background is what is the real feature of the scene, as the camera just happens to be there to catch some of the initial zombie activity. And that is how found footage is at its most effective. Either it is capturing something very personal and up close, think Heather's apology scene in the Blair Witch Project, or it is just lucky to be capturing something in the background that is not the focus of the shot. Think all of Cloverfield capturing a kaiju attack when the original intent was to capture a party. Unfortunately, this is only the first scene, as we are treated to a band of schoolmates and their professor wading through the first days of the zombie apocalypse. At least they have a good reason for keeping the cameras on, to try and capture the unfiltered truth and upload it to the net so that other people can watch and learn from their ways and especially their mistakes. But that said, I do think they go overboard with having two cameras and occasionally security camera footage. It makes the end product look too polished and more like a traditional film and less like a found footage one. I do appreciate Romero getting his 2 cents in on why zombies are supposed to, quote, shamble, unquote. That bit towards the beginning made me chuckle, but other than that, there wasn't a whole lot about this film that sets it apart from being your regular run-of-the-mill zombie flick. I'm giving Diary of the Dead a C- because it's not terrible. Romero is just capable of much better. Tomorrow it's Dick Tracy. See y'all then.